Okay, here is my mock-up. This is off I believe it's a 97 Honda Accord. And I will find out the exact model and year. So here I am just gonna mark where I need to do these cuts. So it's gonna be a slight bend. Okay, I am done with the top radiator hose. I used a razor blade to cut it. If you guys have the hose cutter, that's going to be a much cleaner cut. I just don't have one, so it's not as good. But with this, just make sure you measure it correctly. I think I was just a little short, but it should be okay. But just make sure you take your time, measure it accurately. And so now we are going to put these hose clamps on and install it. So here is what it looks like. That's just the kind of look I like, which is more OEM. This is an OEM radiator hose from Honda. It has a little slight bend, but it's still gonna flow. It's still gonna get a pretty decent flow. So that is the top radiator hose for the K24 swap into my DC2 Integra. Alright, the radiator hose that I got for the bottom is this Continental. Got it at AutoZone. The part number is 7B72267. And I am going to cut it about 3/4 of an inch. So with that being cut, and I bought this aftermarket thermostat housing, and we're gonna get this to fit. So here I trimmed another 1/2 inch from the top. Every application is different. You know, if you guys have a better hose that's better than this hose, let me know in the comment section below. But since I have this, I'm just gonna make use of it. Okay guys, so this radiator hose I kind of had to modify it a little bit, but you might want to get one that has a better twist on it. So I have it so it can clear the fan. It barely clears the AC compressor, and we'll see how this goes. Alright, here is the thermostat housing installed, and here is the bottom lower radiator hose that I installed. Not really too happy with this hose, because here you can see that it hits right up against this AC compressor, but and the fitting could be a little bit better. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably cut another piece and put it in between here, so that way it shields this guy. it shields this radiator hose so it doesn't rub and end up having a punctured hose. And here's the top view. So again, I will probably wedge another piece of radiator hose in between, that way it protects this hose. So this is a really tight fit, and with my setup, I'm running AC, I'm running power steering. You know, just a disclaimer, you know, every setup is different. You know, you're gonna have to see what out there works for you. This is what I did. I tried to make everything work with the OEM RSX radiator. Needed this swivel neck thermostat housing, so that way it, I was able to try to find a better hose to fit that, as to opposed to the stock TSX, which points up, and finding a hose that's that shape is nearly impossible.
If you like what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button. Oh yeah, please don't forget to share.